to stop normal doing. You must do
counter doing.
Yes. That's why.
But it must be given up at a certain point.
Yes.
Yeah, that has to be important.
Yes. Not accepting. If you are knowing sensation, it is accepting. No, it must be different. Not accepting my. Not accepting my. Yes, it is like whatever appears in me, and my mind resist.
Resist.
Yes. Resist because
resist means effort.
Yes. Effort. Makes it becomes auto and it automatically resist whatever. I mean, at first, it needs to make effort, which means making a lamp to the mind. This is practicing mind, not to accept anything, only accept, not accepting mind. Mind must not accept anything. Mind must.
Can I say something? In my retreats, from my own experience, what I noticed is if you get involved on that level with the mind of rejecting or resisting, then your mind becomes very, very narrow. Like you don't see things in their proper perspective, Like, but if you instead you take the attitude towards the mind that you don't get involved with it, you just you pretend to be space or something, then in whatever happens, whatever arises passes away without you're even getting involved in it. Like if you practice detachment or equanimity, then you don't have this.
Not only involving. Involving is not too clear. I mean, no.
What about equanimity?
Equanimity.
Staying without
mind.
Is it different than ubeka? Or not maybe not ubeka, but equanimity?
It is not true, I think, because my
ဘဝင်ချကြတာပြောတာ
mind is doing, to stop doing. Mind is opposite mind. Mind must take the duty not to do anymore. Ashin
I guess it's a question of how or what sort of attitude we take in mind.
If no attitude, you must come in nothing. If you take some attitude, just accepting, not accepting. The former.
It means to not even paying attention to.
Yes. Especially if you are paying attention to, which means you accept it.
So that's what's the problem. If you reject it, it means you've already accepted it. That's what it seems to me like that.
No.
You have to pay attention to it. If you're going to reject something, it means you have to pay attention and know what are you rejecting. It seems to me like that in English. That's the problem with this.
Rejecting is.
There has to be something already. Sorry.
Reject, but the wisdom, with the wisdom, rejecting by wisdom and rejecting by concentration is different. Reject because it's nonsense like this. If something appears, hit or go, I do not accept it because it's nonsense. It's nothing. Reject, but by wisdom. Rejecting by wisdom. This wisdom is.
What if somebody doesn't have wisdom? Then
that's why your belief.
Okay.
Belief in me is. I believe in Mogosya. That's why I believe in some of his teaching. Not everyone. Some are very cause and effect, very strong, giving example. That's why I accept this belief is this belief needed. If you read this paper, you must have reached in this method. It needed.
You must have
belief in this method. If you are reading the method, if you are listening to me, you must have belief to me. But for me, it is not too difficult because what I am doing is not a temporary teaching. I will teach until they accept. I will do permanent doing. What I am teaching is not for pleasure. Not amateur, professional doing. I will do more and more in this way.
Successful.
Yes, because like the advertisements in TV, the more you see the name canon in this way, this canon be
imprinted
in take the place in your heart in this way, like this. I make this like this because I am right. That's why I have courage to explain to. And when I meditate, my mind change like this. I believe Mogosero, and I did not believe in human society to human society, because Mogosero saying and human society saying are quite different. That's why I believe in him and I disbelieve to all. The more I listen to Mogosero, in this way, my belief about to Mogosero and his teaching became more and more stronger. In this way, because of meditation, I understand my mind the step-by-step changing of my mind.
Yeah, there's one thing the Buddha said about this. I'll show it to you. It's a step-by-step. You gain more faith, and then you become convinced, and then you practice, then you understand.
Yes. That's why I did it. I said it only nothing in this way. No, the mind. What I'm attacking mind is the enemies I have defeated. I have won. That's why I understand this method is really work. This method really work. That's why I'm doing this again in this way. Nothing can stop.
You mean the teaching?
Yes, teaching. In this way, because even the advertisements of movie they work. They really work. For me, I advertise the nature. I'm right. That's why I must win. The more I did, the more I become powerful, and one day nothing can stop me. Nearly everybody will accept to me and to my teaching. They cannot ignore me because they have no power to deny my mind power. In this way, I am doing. In this way, I am saving my mind power. I did it because I did not for me. That's why, in this way, my mind power became more and more greater. This way, I did because of meditation. I understand what is God, what is effect, what is important, what is not important, what is right, what is wrong. That's why what I am doing is I'm the cause of the effect of what I am doing is I really understand. I have find the answer to this way. That's why there's no doubt in me. That's why it will really work. Whatever my mind is guided, it will be. Nothing can stop. No difficulty can stop my mind power. There's no doubt for me. That's why it will really work. If you have doubt, you can do like this. When I meditate, I have many doubt like this, like that girl. Maybe he has doubt in his meditation, like this. I have overcome all difficulty in my heart. That's why there's no fear for me. I'm sure I can find the real will. That's why.
Sometimes we get up from the morning 4 a.m. That time is very slow and overcoming. So we cannot fight nothing. No, they have to accept.
That is created by his mind. The creator.
Unpreciable feeling come. That is, it's more. I cannot accept. I really accept because of the very strong in my mind. It got me.
Your imagination.
Yeah, I started to have very at Chenming. It felt like hell, really, like nerve burning, really bad.
Daydreaming, yes, daydreaming.
Nightmare.
Yeah. Nightmare.
It's a bad dream.
That's why whatever you are saying is not real. That's why you must do. There's nothing to solve the problem. You must only wake up. Fine. You must stop. You are dreaming. Fine. Nothing. In this way, everything will disappear. Fine. If you nothing means stopping, you are dreaming mind. Yes. That's why. So you are quite different.
If you construct the concentration, you get the concentration. That concentration, pressure feeling is called to your mind and my mind.
Using no mind, using mind and using no mind. Because he has many experience. That's why many attachments in his meditation experience. He can stop, not to remember his experience. That's why
I cannot accept the waste time.
He can understand my method, because my method is like medicine to drink, not to read only medicine. You must drink, and you can understand.
The concentration is not leader. Waste time is own leader. The concentration will follow. His method is no waste time where we go fast. Concentration will come. Automatically come.
Whatever he is saying is because of his desire, his opinion. Whatever I am saying is not my desire. It's become automatically. He has to do, because he can stop his mind work. I can stop my mind work. That's why his mind is normal mind. My mind is no. Mind winner. I have.
I wanted to tell you, I hope it's okay. I shared what you taught me in English about mastermind and slave mind with some of the other yogis, and I don't know. It was just one person didn't understand and said thought it was the body that was the slave of the mind. I don't, because you said
slave of the mind.
You told me you pleased the slave mind, and so the master mind will never appear. But that's different from the body being the slave and the mind being master, right?
I make a lot of explanation, and one explanation is for one time.
Yeah.
Another, there's nothing, nothing in my memory. That's why, because I depend on nothing, my teaching become more and more complete, more and more clear. That's why nothing can stop my mind power. I'm in this way. I'm saving my mind power, and later it will, because what I'm choosing the will, because the way I make teaching is in the middle will. That's why it is quite different from others. And when the time came, when the time comes, everything will be okay for me and for this method, because it is nearly 99% true. in my teaching. That's why more medicine, that's why more effective, more powerful.
His step is chief because of role model example of Sumana. His text fee and Vipassana. His first man chief. You understand? He text fee the Vipassana. Text fee. He takes his method. Person who is touched by his method. First chief is Usumanas.
The first you don't know. Do you know?
Yes. I accept. Any other person is not close to me and not near us. He is the nearest. I cannot believe. I not dare to believe. Because of he show his style, very quiet and very in his mind.
No, it's his nature style, not his style.
But by this way we must be taught.
This is the way of the way guided by nature. Whatever I'm doing is the way leader by nature, and that's why nature is complete. But men cannot understand nature. Men can only understand man. That's why my way was at first difficult to understand, but later it will be very easy. Because I depend on nature and I learn from nature, and that's why I understand the power of nature absolutely. That's why whatever I do will be in great success in finance. Because there's no I, that's why nature did everything what it must be. That's why I don't get the person who did not understand, because it is not the time comes yet. When the time comes, everything will accept it. I'm solving
any problem.
Yes, I'm all problems in meditation, about meditation. I mean, not only one problem. My target is to all directions. That's why it is my work. My teaching is at first difficult to understand, but later it will be, because of the power of nature. It is very systematic. Nature is very systematic. That's why I depend on nature, and that's why whatever I am doing is very systematic. Although I am not, at first, even the wisdom about what I am doing did not appear. Only after the time comes, the wisdom learned from Ashin. Yes, like this. Although I am doing like this, I don't know why the desire appear in me. Why speak like this. At first I don't understand. Later I understand from action. Whatever I do is not myself, not my own self. That's why at first when some ideas appears in me, I'm quite surprised, but I did it because I have the habit of making automatically is my own habit, began my own habit, and I never did by thinking. I never depend on thinking power or listening power. If you many people come here and they said to me, like Gambiara, they said their opinion, but I do not accept. I understand what must be accept, what must not be accept. The wisdom inside my heart, and that's why whatever I do is not because of other people.
His mind non-stop working.
Not because of other people's opinion. Only by nature, only by my own desire, only the desire in my heart. This decision, this wisdom come very, this wisdom depend on nothing. It don't care nothing. Also, no environment, no time, no people, or whoever may be in front of me. My mind doesn't care. It's set when it must be. That's why I
non-stop wisdom working.
That's why when I learn from this non-self action is inside in my heart. Whatever I do is because of that. Because whatever I say, whatever I do, whatever I know, I learn from that action. The action appear, and I did what this. I give the advice from nature. This nature need no information about human society. It appear very freely. Then I did it, and later the wisdom, understanding about non-self action appear from me. This is learning by self, not from other. Because for me, there's nothing to know, but to say, to explain to other people, the ability to explain need. That's why I learn. That's why I learn from what happened to me, not what other people are saying. What happened in me? This is knowing. No I. The teacher is inside me, like this. What I am saying, but saying is only for other, not for me, because wisdom is inside me. That's why I need nothing to do. Whatever I do is, but whatever I do is for other, to explain, That's why I learn from mastermind for other people, not for me. I did it. I make the will by non-self. In this, by doing like this, the wisdom appear. How to do? How to explain? How to eat? How to steal? How to control your mind? Like this. With this wisdom, I'm explaining, but
some members are not understand fully, not fully understand this explanation.
Siena, do you think egoless is better than non-self?
Egoless than non-self.
I don't know.
Egoless and
I think
non-self.
non-self is only in the translation, scholarly translation of Buddhist books, but in egoless is...
Do you not understand egoless? Do you not understand egoless?
I'm recommending a word.
Huh?
I'm recommending a word.
Recommend. If you understand God at first, you will be not a self, egoless, non-self. Want to eat, so eat. Eat. Want to eat is cause. Eat is effect. There is no I, no Z, no Gambiara.
free mind, free mind, free mind. Meditation is making mind free, making mind clean, making mind only, not to mix, not to combine, not to contact with others, with objects. Making mind free, making mind free, staying with
From anything by nothing.
making mind, but not like normal making free.
Free from anything by nothing.
For me, it's difficult because when I think of a free and open mind, I think of accepting everything.
Yes, but
Accepting the truth.
yes, except
Just only accepting two.
by accepting the truth, which means rejecting everything, not accepting. Practicing not to do anything, because we have practiced our mind to do everything. That's why there's no I, only practice really exists. Practice to accept the sound, to accept the seeing, to accept the smell, to accept the pain. Mind is practice.
Supply the demand.
Mind is trained like that. That's why meditation is changing, stopping mind training. Mind is in attachments to accept everything because of training. That's why mind is always in hunger. Mind is always in desire. That's why we must separate mind with hunger and desire. Only this, separating mind must be in our heart. Undo mind like this. We must train mind not to do anything. Opposite training. If you use your mind as your mind, you are not in the middle way, because you are using your mind as you possess. You are accepting the mind. If you are ignoring the mind desire, which is also not middle mind, middle will, because you accept something only when you accept the mind which believe nothing. My mind believe in nothing. Mind must accept nothing is real, something is unreal. This is wisdom. We practice our mind to accept, to think something is real. That's why we must erase my mistake. Knowing something always is. Mind is always making mistake. Mind is going in the wrong way. Mind has no wisdom. Mind is crazy. That's why we must stop the crazy mind, the stupid mind. By accepting the truth of nothing, something to see in reality. There's nothing, nothing to see, nothing to hear, nothing to smell, nothing to eat, nothing to be touched, nothing to think. This is wisdom. This wisdom must install your mind computer by accepting nothing. Nothing is true, permanent truth, but because what your mind accept in your mind dictionary, something is true. That's why your mind cannot accept nothing is true. This is my mistake. This mistake is caused by you. That's why you must correct the mistake. Nothing is true. Nothing is real. But your mind, most of the mind, do not understand nothing. Because there is no mind which understand nothing. That's why there's no mind which understand that, which understand nothing. That's why to know nothing, we must teach mind to know nothing by accepting nothing. This is introducing mind and nothing by Buddha and his follower, by the help of Buddha and his follower. As first, I do not understand. There's no wisdom in my mind. understanding about nothing. My mind understands only something. But by the help of Buddha and his follower, I try with the help of Buddha to appear the mind which understand, which can accept nothing, which understand nothing. So, reminding, accepting, to accept nothing, you must accept. There's no way. You accept, this is mic. Mic is real because you accept it. That's why. I can accept nothing like this mic. I accept mic. So also I have the wisdom to accept nothing. Mic is nothing. No mic. It's only nothing. This wisdom appear in me because of meditation. You accept this is mic, that's why there's mic for you. So also you must, to accept mic, you must accept mic. This is mic, you must accept in your heart. So also to accept nothing, you must accept nothing. There's no other way. You must try to accept nothing, and in this way, if you try to accept nothing as truth because of your effort, in the later the wisdom which understand nothing will appear. No other way. To understand, to accept what I am saying is true. There's no other way. You must try to accept it. If you do not accept, because of not accepting the real truth, you must accept unreal as real, untrue as true, because you reject the truth. This is also whatever happened to you is because of your mind. Your mind accept unreal as real, untrue as true. That's why your mind cannot accept true as true, real as real, truth as truth, nothing as nothing, because you cheated your mind as something, as nothing as something. You cheated your mind, you deceive your mind, nothing as something. That's why your mind doesn't understand nothing, because you never try to accept nothing. That's why only when you try to accept nothing, the wisdom which can accept nothing will appear. But that wisdom is very powerful, and if you can accept nothing in your heart, your previous mind mistake will be correct automatically, because of the truth of, because of the power of truth. The truth has power. Even mistake has power, but the truth is the most powerful, and with the power of truth, I can do everything. Okay.
What should I do with this?
With it?